Hi, my name is Vanessa Ishimwe. I am originally from Rwanda. I came to Uganda when I was young, I think a teenager. I was 13 years old with my mother, my grandmother, and my grandfather, and my three siblings. We came to Uganda, I think it's been 16 years now. I do not fully understand why we came because I was a child by then and my mother never got to explain it to me. When we became refugees, we lost everything and we didn't, for many days, we didn't even have anything to eat or a roof over our heads. So for the most part, it came out of necessity for me to be able to sell something, but also for another big part, my mother and my father were really entrepreneurial. So for the first ever, I can call economic activity that I did, I wasn't by myself, although all of us were really broke teenagers. I was 17 by then, but I was working alongside my sort of business partner, and we created a school. But there was three of us, and then other different community members that kept supporting in construction. We built a school, so they would come and construct the school for free so that their kids from the community can study. Some of the support was gotten by churches allowing us to use their churches as a classroom, or different homes from the community, and other refugees realizing the need for their children to study, so they would let us use their compounds as classrooms until we got our first fund from the well-wisher. And from that time on, I also joined a program called the UNHCR Prize, which is by African Leadership Academy based in South Africa. What I actually did not mention is that, the school still exists. I left that organization in 2023 to come and focus on a new venture that I am really, really passionate about. I'm very passionate about education, so I'm currently working on making sure that refugee girls have access to education despite the fact that they may not have school fees. Schools in the settlement are almost free, but not really. The very little money that is asked by, for example, a secondary school is can be a lot sometimes for the students. So we bridge that gap, and for us to be able to actually afford to pay for these girls, we make leather products like sandals and bags and wallets that we sell to different markets in Uganda and across the country. So currently, that is mostly what I'm doing. I'm also sort of partnering with refugee women-led organizations to kind of share capacity to make sure that their organizations and our organizations are best suited to acquire funding, to manage funding, to be accountable. And I realized it's one of the best ways to be able to reach refugee women and girls by working directly with refugee women-led organizations. For refugees, I am able to move around. I'm able to move out of the country. I'm able, for example, to go out of the country and sell my products. If I'm invited in a conference or something of the sort, I am allowed to have a shop. I'm allowed to own property, assets. I'm allowed to open a bank account, which is a key factor that allows business to move. It the funding that and the support and the publicity that I've gotten from African Leadership Academy and their UNHCR Prize program, and also community as well. The different skills that I get from the community, the women that we work with, my other business partner, my staff. I think all those things have kind of been combined to allow for this vehicle to move and be on a journey to great success. And I wanted to solve those challenges for myself, for my sister, for my friends who are girls now turning into women. And so the work that we do mostly focuses on making sure that refugee women or refugee girls and girls from the host community are able to earn a living, they're economically empowered, and they are able to forge good careers for themselves so that they're independent. There was a time when certain policies wouldn't be, or that there is a mismatch between, usually there is a mismatch between policy that is written on paper and how it is executed on the ground. And one of the key challenges that I've seen in that before, I think it's evolved and changed over time. That is something that I think even different INGOs are currently facing, but it's been even a more difficult task to access funding to support the work that we're doing. And I think also the misalignment of visions and the people that want to support us, like finding people who would like to support you, but they are driving their own agenda instead of asking what we need and kind of supporting already what is existing. Women, girls, refugees alike, to be able to be successful, because when you're allowed to move, you can look for work. When you're allowed to move, you can whether you can get a job, you can access a market. But the other thing also that is key, especially even in the work that I do, is access to markets, and then the profits are used to send these girls to school. The future, my vision for the organization is to see, one, that we are able to have access to markets for our products. And if we are able to access markets for our products, be it within the country and a consistent market outside the country, inside the country, we are able then to make sure that we send more girls to school and give girls an education. I got an education. It's just the reason as to why I do what I do. I'm able to do it. And I am hoping and envisioning and actually working towards making sure that refugee women-led organizations have more investment, they have more visibility, they have more access to partnership, and they are more exposed, and they're trusted to handle the different programs that they are handling. I dream of a world where refugees, myself, my family, are able to live happily